Hello. Welcome to Coaching with Mamie. I am your relationship coach, life coach, law of attraction coach, spiritual coach, and everything in between. I'm glad you could join me today. If you are new, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for being here. And if you've been here before, thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate you. I want to talk to you today about fighting and bickering that escalates into bigger things in relationships. We've all been there. We all fight in relationships, and not just relationships. We get to sometimes have little moments where we are just not having it with the people that we're surrounding ourselves with, our family, our children, our workmates. Sometimes there can be a bit of tension, but sometimes that can escalate into bigger things. So let's talk about that. Why do we tend to escalate these little arguments that we have every now and then? How can we deal with them? How can we avoid the escalation? If we can't avoid the escalation, how can we come down and fix it in a way that we can avoid the same thing happening? I teach you about getting to know yourself, master yourself, so that you can master other people around you, your relationships. The most important thing is to feel better, choose better to feel better. So think, I want to feel better in this moment. I understand how I feel. I know I feel like I don't feel great right now, but I want to feel good. It's not going to be easy in the heat of the moment when you're fighting. If you keep practicing, if you consciously choose, I'm going to feel better in this moment. In your anger, tell yourself that. That is how you can instantly stop an argument from escalating. So now that brings me to why the bickering continues and escalates into something else. This is because we haven't done this step of taking a moment and saying, I do not want to feel this way right now. In the beginning, it's going to feel like you are being selfish.
So if I don't want to feel like this, I don't care what he thinks or she thinks or what's going on with them, I don't want to feel like this.
What do? You walk away. So that is being selfish, right? But be selfish in a different way, in a way that you want to make this work and you want to feel better and you also want them to feel better. So it's about coming from a place of empathy and understanding that, okay, right now in this moment, I need to feel better. If I feel better, I'm going to influence them and affect them to start feeling better as well. Do you see how it works? There's a whole nother ball game of learning how to do self-reflection. It takes time to get to a point where you are in the heat of the moment. You catch yourself way before even the fight starts. Way before the little argument starts that could escalate into something. But you will need to understand yourself in the situation fully. Choose you to feel better in the moment, to choose better in the moment. Accepting, allowing, and appreciating. And then the last one would be transformation, which is part of appreciation. So you accept the situation for what it is. You wake up in the morning, I have a headache, I have this. Instead of trying to get involved, just recognize it. And then move on to the next thing, which is allowing. Allow is a place where you're going to contemplate, why am I feeling this way? Then you still don't get involved and beat yourself up and judge yourself. There's no judgment here. We're just observing. Every stage is observation, accepting, you're observing that my body aches, right? And then the next stage is allowing. You allow yourself to think, contemplate why you feel that way. Is it because you worked out last night? You went golfing, tennis, whatever, and just be aware of that. And the other thing would be appreciate. Okay, I appreciate that I don't feel well, so what am I going to do now? So you start transforming by doing something else, right? By taking a nice warm bath or taking a walk or doing a stretch and stuff like that. That's a whole course that I do. And this course will help you deal with these bickering moments that escalate into big things. Helps you catch yourself from the onset. The 3 Steps to Love course basically shows you what your triggers are and allow your triggers to be, instead of escalating into something else. And that really is good, because when you do the transformation, then you will learn, so that if it happens again next time, you know what to do and you can get there quicker and faster. Okay? So this is the reason why relationships, arguments always escalate. It's because we do not take time to try and understand other people. It's about you, and it's hard in the moment to not focus on the other person. But once you learn how to reflect, how to go in yourself, it will be easy for you to come from a place of love. And a lot of these arguments will literally be like nothing. My partner and I, when an argument is about to come on, we already know where we are. I've already done quickly my reflection, and I'm able to see where he is. It's by understanding that he feels this because of this. But you know what? I'll let him tell me. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's really such a beautiful thing if you're able to do that. Obviously, we're not perfect, and sometimes it doesn't work. And in those moments, it's a matter of walking away and coming back if it's too big or too difficult in the moment. Okay, don't take a long time. So just come back as soon as you can when you've calmed down, and face your own pain with the situation. Face your pain, be empathetic, be compassionate to your partner, and be loving. Empathize with them, be them, know how it is, try and feel how it is to be them, so that you can fix the situation, so everybody can feel better. Every time I feel like I am less empathetic or compassionate, I go back to the 3 steps to love. It helps me again to quickly do a self-reflection so I can love him better. Actually, it's not even about loving him better. It's about loving myself better, because when I love myself, again, like I said in the beginning of the video, if you can't love yourself, there is no way you're going to love anybody in any proper way. You know, it's all going to be here and superficial and fake. So I hope this helps. If you want to learn more about the 3 steps to love and self-reflection and all that, have a look at my website healingchase.com. There should be a link there, okay? And otherwise you can just leave me a message. I will be happy to discuss with you, okay? Mwah. I wish you a beautiful day, night, morning, evening, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Thank you so much for joining. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you soon.